started on a quiet Thursday evening, October 9th. Emily Ross had just come home from college for fall break. She and her father, Tom, lived alone on the edge of Maple Hollow, in the same creaky two-story house her mother had grown up in. Neighbors said they heard shouting that night. Then silence. By morning, Emily was gone. Tom was frantic. He called the police, knocked on every door, and posted flyers with shaking hands. Everyone felt sorry for him.
3 weeks passed. The case grew cold. The Ross house stood empty, windows dark, lawn wild with weeds. But kids dared each other to go inside. The legend spread. Some said Emily ran away. Others whispered she was still inside. The air was thick with mold and something sharp, iron, maybe. The furniture was still in place, cups on the table, an unfinished meal turning to dust. Then Liam heard it. A muffled thud from below. Dot, dot, knock, knock, knock. He froze. Did you hear that? They followed the sound to the basement door under the stairs. A heavy chain dangled from the latch. The lock snapped open as if forced from the inside. Lily shined her flashlight on the wood. There were scratch marks, deep, frantic ones along the inside of the door. Marcus whispered, "Someone's down there." The smell hit them first rot, old blood, and mildew. The air felt alive, vibrating faintly with a hum none of them could place. At the bottom of the stairs, they saw her, Emily, sitting in a wooden chair in the center of the basement. Her hair was tangled, her clothes stiff with grime, her wrists raw. Her skin looked almost gray. "Emily," Lily whispered. Emily's head turned slowly toward them. Her eyes were wide and hollow, her lips dry and cracked. "He said I'd be safe if I stayed quiet," she rasped, dot, dot. Marcus swallowed. "Who said that?" She stared at the floor. "Dad. He said the voices didn't want him, just me." Behind her, on the far wall, a jagged crack split the concrete like a wound. It pulsed, faintly, breathing. Police arrived hours later. Emily was alive, but catatonic. The basement was filled with strange symbols, circles drawn in salt. Candles melted into the floor, words scratched into the concrete. "It wants a voice. She can hear them." Tom Ross was found 2 towns over, hiding in a motel. When questioned, he muttered only one thing: "The house took her. I just opened the door." 2 weeks later, Emily was placed in psychiatric care. She hadn't spoken since that night. Though staff claimed she sometimes whispered to the corner of her room when she thought no one was watching. One evening, a nurse entered to check on her. Emily was sitting up in bed, humming softly. The nurse smiled. "That's a lovely song, Emily. You feeling better today?" Emily's lips trembled into something like a smile. "He came back for me." The nurse froze. "Who?" Emily's eyes lifted to the ceiling, voice barely a whisper. "Dad." At that exact moment, the power flickered. The lights went out for less than a second. When they came back on, Emily's bed was empty. Security footage showed nothing, only a flicker of static. And then, faintly, from the speaker above the door, knock, knock, knock. Later that night, a patrol car found Tom Ross's body in the burned-out basement of the old house. He was sitting in the same chair where Emily had been found. But when they reviewed the crime scene photos, the corner of the basement wall had changed. The crack was concealed shut, and carved into the concrete in fresh handwriting were 4 new words. "She let me out."